Mention off the top tonight, there was another all shooting, this one in South Carolina. A doctor, his wife, 2 of their young grandchildren among the 5 who were killed in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And tonight, authorities believe it was a former NFL player who killed them before killing himself. Tonight, we have the family picture of that doctor and wife. They had many grandchildren, and you can see the 2 there behind them, who authorities say were victims in this too, along with an air conditioning technician who happened to be at the home, they say also killed. There was an hours-long standoff with police and ABC's Will Reeve tonight in South Carolina.
Tonight, authorities searching for a motive behind the horrific mass murder in the quiet town of Rock Hill, South Carolina.
We've got 4 down inside the house.
A prominent local doctor, Robert Leslie, his wife Barbara, and 2 grandchildren, 9-year-old Ada and 5-year-old Noah, gunned down in their home. Outside, 38-year-old James Lewis, who had been working at the property, also found dead. A co-worker seriously wounded. Authorities launching a desperate manhunt.
The description we're given was a black male wearing black clothing, carrying something red, possible automatic gun.
That search would lead them to a former NFL player, Phillip Adams, who was found barricaded inside his parents' home nearby. After an hours-long standoff, police entered to find Adams dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Intercepted by Phillip Adams.
Adams spent 6 injury-riddled seasons in the NFL, playing for 6 teams and suffering at least 2 concussions within a 3-game period in 2012. He retired in 2015. Adams' father, Alonzo, telling a local station WCNC his son never bothered anybody.
Well, I can say that he's a good kid. He was a good kid, and I think the football messed him up.
According to reports, Adams may have at one time been a patient of Dr. Leslie. The physician's friends and family left in shock by the gruesome killings.
He was just an exceptional person. And to see this happen to him and his family is just tragic beyond words.
Relatives of the victims releasing a statement today saying, "We are in the midst of the unimaginable. There are no answers that will satisfy the question why." So far, investigators unable to answer that question.
There's nothing about this right now that makes sense to any of us.
Beloved in his community, Robert Leslie founded 2 local urgent care centers and worked as an ER doctor for decades. In a 2008 book titled Angels in the ER, Leslie wrote, "I know without a doubt that life is fragile."
Just another horrific story today. Will Reeve joins us now from South Carolina tonight. And Will, I wanted to go back to that point you made in your report that there are unconfirmed reports that the suspect may have been a patient at some point of the doctor.
Yes, David. The suspect's father said today that he had been treated himself by Dr. Leslie years ago. There are also reports that his son, Phillip Adams, had been treated by Dr. Leslie as well, but police here would not confirm that today. That possibility is sure to be explored as they try to determine a motive for these killings.